Oh my goodness, is that my beautiful besties? I'm so glad to see your beautiful faces, even if I can't actually see them. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're back. Today's video is one that I've been wanting to film because it is so close to my heart. And I think that a lot of you will be able to relate to it as well. We're going to be talking about how to romanticize your life, especially when you're in a season of healing. Not after and not once everything's perfect, but right in the thick of it. So if you feel like you've just been going through the motions, or if your heart's been a little bit heavy, or if you're wondering how to find beauty in a season that feels broken and lonely, this video is for you. Grab some tea, light a candle, get your comfiest blankie, and let's have a little heart-to-heart. Okay, let's be real. Healing is not aesthetic. It is not just journals and bubble baths, or slow mornings with smooth jazz playing in the background. That is not realistic. Healing is crying in your car. It's staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. wondering if you're ever gonna feel whole again. It's letting go of people that still hold pieces of your heart. It's brushing your hair and calling that a win. And I used to feel like I had to arrive at some perfect version of myself before I could ever be happy. Like, okay, once I'm over it, once I'm healed, then I can live again. But actually, healing doesn't have a finish line. And I finally realized that if I waited for everything to be okay before I let myself enjoy life, I would be waiting forever and ever. So I started romanticizing my life, and not to fake it, but to remind myself that even in the middle of this mess, God is still here. Joy is still here. I am still here. Romanticizing your life does not mean that everything is perfect. It just means choosing to see the sacred in the small. Maybe lighting a candle even if you're just eating leftovers. Wearing perfume to go to Target. Maybe putting on a cute outfit even if you're just gonna sit on your couch. It is about honoring where you are and loving yourself enough to create beauty even when it hurts. Because you do not have to be fully healed to begin again. You don't have to be whole to be worthy of feeling joy. You are allowed to live beautifully in the middle of this rebuilding, because that is healing too. Okay, so let's talk about some real and doable ways to romanticize your life, especially during your healing era. Let's be honest, healing does not always feel pretty. It can feel heavy, foggy, and honestly, very lonely. But that is exactly why we have to be intentional about creating beauty, especially in the small things. Not to cover up the pain, but to bring softness into it. My first tip would be start getting dressed for you. Not for social media, not even necessarily because you have somewhere to go. Just put on an outfit that makes you feel cute. When you wear something that makes you feel good, put on an outfit you really like and you feel good in, it will actually make you feel better. A way of saying, hey, I deserve to feel beautiful, even now. My next tip is to please speak kindly to yourself. Healing has this sneaky way of bringing out your inner critic. That voice that says, you should be further along, or you should be better at this, or you should be married. All these things that just make you feel icky about yourself. Erase them. Just forget about them, erase them, delete them. Because if you just keep replaying them, it doesn't, the cycle. Trust me, I know. I know this so well because I have done that. It brings nothing good. It just brings sadness. Just trust me, delete them. If you start to think those thoughts, immediately delete. Start thinking of something else. Switch it from icky to happy. Instantly think of something that makes you happy. I don't care what it is. It could be a flower, it could be a food, a BTS member. I don't care what it is. Just as soon as any negative thought tries to enter your mind, you delete it and instantly replace it with something happy. Like, I'm talking instant. Like, for example, this is the voice. You're so far behind in life. J-Hope. Oh my gosh, I love J-Hope because then it'll like spiral, because when you instantly replace it with something that makes you happy, then you'll be like, oh, at J-Hope, I love J-Hope. J-Hope makes me smile. J-Hope is so talented. Oh, okay, I need to move on. I hope my point came across. Like, I don't care what it is. That is what you do. Do not be afraid to hit that delete button and replace it with anything that makes you smile, anything that makes you happy. Trust me, it will work. Your mind does not know the timeline that God has for you, for your life. So instead, say things like, I'm allowed to take my time, or I'm trusting where God has me right now because I believe that He is going to take me somewhere that I am meant to be when I'm meant to be there. Whether that's for a career, a relationship, or just anything in your life, do not feel bad for not being where everyone else is right now, because your timeline looks different. Please be kind to yourself. Okay, tip number 3, take yourself on a date. Sure, it sounds kind of funny, but if you want to go on a date, just go. Take yourself. Go get some ice cream. Go to the bookstore. So before you have anyone else to do these things with, you learn to love doing them by yourself. I think it's important to enjoy doing them by yourself first, because once you find that inner happiness without relying on somebody else to make you happy, it will change your life. It is such a powerful thing to know that you can count on yourself to find joy and beauty and happiness in all these things before you ever try and find those things in somebody else. So go and buy yourself some flowers. Not because you're trying to fill a void, but because you deserve something that you always waited for somebody else to give you. Because you're done waiting for someone else to show up in your life to make it beautiful. You're doing it now, even while healing. Even with tears in your eyes and questions in your heart. Because that right there, that is what romanticizing your life is all about. It's not about escaping reality, it's just about learning to see things differently. With hope and with softness, with grace. And I truly believe that is where the real healing begins. There's something so powerful, something so real about being able to say, I know I'm not whole yet, I know I'm still messy, still figuring it out, but I still want to experience joy. I still want to live a beautiful life, even here, even now. God does not wait for you to get it together. He doesn't need you to be fully healed or fully confident or fully okay, because He meets you exactly where you are, in the middle of the mess, in the quiet sadness, even when everything is dark. And He starts showing you how to see life through His eyes again. Suddenly, the small things start to feel special again. A sunrise, a deep breath, a moment of laughter you didn't expect. And before you know it, you're healing. So bestie, if you're healing right now, I want you to know you're not alone. You're doing so much better than you think. And you definitely don't have to wait until everything is perfect to enjoy life. Romanticize the healing. Romanticize the way you keep showing up. The way you keep choosing softness. The way you keep hoping. You are writing a beautiful story, and every chapter, even the hard ones, matter. If this spoke to you, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend that might need a little reminder that healing can still be beautiful. And comment down below your favorite way to romanticize life, even on the hard days. And if you're still healing, like all of us are in some way, just know that I am cheering you on always. I love you, God loves you, and I will see you in the next video.
To be young and in love in New York City. To not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me.